Hello and welcome to the Hauntasm Channel. Today we are re-unboxing my lunging Haggard Witch. And the reason for doing this is because I wanted to make sure, I haven't used her in a few years, and I wanted to make sure that she still works and there was nothing living in here. And I've already opened it, of course, to help with time, but it was safe. I put it all in there pretty safe. I have the head in a garbage bag, and so let me go ahead and take that out now. And seems to be in good condition. The hat's always, if anyone has witch props, you know that the hat's always an issue, but you could take some starch and spray it on there, for ironing, and it usually will stay up. And also, let's see, I normally put stuff back in the bags it came in, and we have her clothes here. Let's go ahead and take that out now. I'll just put this right here and put that there. This is her shirt, and she has a little bit of a cape here as well, so I'll put that right there. And usually what I usually do, when I put it back in the box, I tape it all around so nothing could get inside. And but bugs could be really, I keep it in the storage, and then it went from the storage to the house and back and forth, but you just never know. Anyway, I put the base together already, and as you can see, these are very easy to put together. Let me give you a closer look here. There you go. And they're normally lettered, but what I happen to find out is that I'm supposed to have 2 B's and I got 3 C's. So if this happens to you, you could still use it. And I just use one of the C's as the base with the B and then the other 2 on the top here. So it is what it is. I got this from Spirit. Many of you may have already know that this is a Spirit prop, and it came out several years ago, and it's pretty good. So let's hope that it still works. And I have the instructions right here. Always keep your instructions. So this piece here, and the good thing about Spirit props is that the directions are pretty good, and you could only put these things in one way. Like, you can't put it in backwards, and everything fits the way it's supposed to fit. Now let's see here. Piece here is E, and did I already mess up? I think I already messed up. Okay, so this goes down here. Probably should have been first. And again, it only goes in one way. Press it in there like that. There we go. And then it says to put on her, actually, it says to put on G, which is here. Doesn't look right, but again, you can only put it one way. So, and then it says to put on the shirt, but we're not going to do that because what I want to show you, and most other YouTubers, when they do stuff like this, they put it together and you see how it goes and everything like that. But I want to do some DIY animatronics, and in order to do that, and this is for anyone out there, you need to learn how these things work. So we're going to do that today, which is a little different. So hopefully you get some value out of this, and once we put it together, we'll put it on without the clothing so we can see the mechanism actually work face to face like that. All right, so then in that case, the next part would be her head. Which is right here, she goes on the part there. It has 2 things sticking out. Actually, it says to put on the arms, but since we're not putting on the clothes, if you're doing this at home, you would put on the arms first. Now, something is already amiss. How am I supposed to put the head on? Because this thing is in the way. Now, you're only supposed to put this on one way, so I don't know how I got it wrong. Unless it's broken. So let's go ahead and put her head on. So this is how it's supposed to be, right? Because she lunges, which is why this mechanism is facing forward. This thing, I don't know how it's supposed to go there if her head's there. So, okay, well, I'm going to have to figure this out because it may be already broken. Hopefully not. All right. Stay tuned. Okay, so I figured out what the problem was. So this is where, right, I was like, okay, that doesn't make sense. Her head is not tilted. Well, this thing here should be like that. That's why. So let's put this back on and put her head back on. And now, there we go, it fits. All right. So let's go ahead and get her arms. So this is J. And again, you could only put it on one way. And let's see here. And there's another arm. So K goes here. And let me go ahead and connect her head. So let's move this a little bit closer to you guys. Now that we're getting... So here's the head. Okay, and it comes with these two red and black cords here, and you gotta connect, and they make that easier. So you connect the red from the head to the red of the base here, and then there's the black. It's really tight too, so I hope that's not a problem, but there's not much I could do about it, and that's how it's made. So all right, so let's see here, we got that part, and let's go ahead and put her, looks like her staff together. Is that staff? Is that how you call it? And because it had no letters, I feel like I'm missing a piece. It still seems too small. Let me check in here. Nothing there. Let me check. No. All right, well, let's... Alright. So, and it's the top piece. Yeah, looks like I had it right. Let's try and put it together again. Okay. And there's a stick at the bottom here. All right. There you go. All right, so let's put it on, and so you can see how it works without the clothes on. And let me go ahead and plug her in. So you put it onto the front. Looks like on this one. Sometimes it's in the back. Here is, okay. So let's go ahead and plug her in. Uh-oh. Crap. I hear something. Huh. Try again. Well, this was what I'm afraid of. She's not working. Oh.
Well, hello. You don't happen to have some candy for a sweet little old lady, do you? Give it to me. You're too quick for me, but I'll get it next time. Have some candy for a sweet little old lady, do you? Give it to me. You're too quick for me, but I'll get it next time.
So it looks like my fears were confirmed. I don't know why.
Do you not fear ugly witches? Perhaps you should, since one poisonous touch from me will wither your soul. Gotcha! You escaped my grasp. For now.
Well,
hello. You don't happen to have some candy for a sweet little old lady, do you? Give it to me. You're too quick for me, but I'll get it next time. Do you not fear ugly witches? Perhaps you should, since one poisonous touch from me will wither your soul. Gotcha! You escaped my trap. For now.
it looks like the motor is not turning, which would normally have her lunge forward at certain. So I don't know. Maybe I could get a replacement motor. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it. But this is what I was afraid of, and I wanted to find this out before Halloween. You know, I didn't want to wait until Halloween season and then suddenly I'm screwed. I could still use her dressed up and she'll just talk, and she just won't move. She moves her mouth at least, and her eyes, looks like the other eye did come on, and she still talks. So that's still something. It's still more than just a regular static prop. She would still talk and stuff like that, but she wouldn't lunge forward. So that is what I'll do. I'll still use her. she still talks and she still lights up. And maybe in the meantime, I could try and figure out how to fix it. But and I don't want to spend a couple $100 for a new one. And then have two of the same. I could always dress one up in a different costume, of course. So it wouldn't be exactly the same. It would look like two different witches. So we'll have to see. Kind of bummed out about it, but at least she kind of still halfway works, and I could still put good use to her. And maybe I'll figure out how to fix her. Maybe spirit. I don't know, because it is screwed on, the motor. I don't know if I could get a new motor. I would just need this whole piece here. And let's go ahead and just give you a look here of, so this here is the motor, right? And it is attached with screws and to this metal piece. So I might be able to remove this motor and replace it. I'm not sure though. And what's not happening is her moving like that. And then if I replace the motor, would she move forward and correspond to what she's saying? Because that's another thing. I guess it wouldn't matter if she still moves, but I'm not sure. Anyway, in the meantime, like I said, gotta work with what you have. So for now, that's what I have. And we'll see.
All right, there she is. I decided to put her together, and I didn't want to go through all this trouble of assembling her, and she wasn't completely finished. And as you can see, she's still in good condition, and as we saw earlier, she does talk and her eyes light up. Her clothes aren't damaged, and I added this extra drapery on her, so she actually looks really good. So let's go ahead and turn her on. All right, so she's working fine. At least both her eyes light up now.
Well, hello. You don't happen to have some candy for a sweet little old lady, do you? Give it to me! You're too quick for me, but I'll get it next time.
I, of course, know that she's supposed to be moving, so in my head it's a little bit weird, but she's just fine. Some smoke, a cauldron, and she'll just be perfect and fit in with the rest of the Halloween yard hunt for this season. So thank you again for stopping by. I hope this wasn't too boring, and I hope you enjoy it. This is what happens. You know, animatronics, you stay in the box and get moved around a lot. Sometimes after years and years, they don't work. You just do what you got to do with what you have.
Do you not fear ugly witches?
All right. Well, she's looking good. So thank you for stopping by. And I'm gonna have more of these videos, and hopefully I will get better each time I make a video. As I said on my channel before, that I am an amateur, so hopefully this wasn't too horrible for you. I hope you did enjoy it, and I did have an awesome time creating it, and I learned a lot as well. Thank you again. Have a fantastic day.